Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Air Motor Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick. We have exhibition preseason New Brunswick Junior C Hockey League action set to go. First preseason game for the Western Valley Panthers. They host the defending Tri-County Rivercats. The last time we saw these two teams in this building, Tri-County was winning the league championship. We're going to throw it down to ice level for Canada. Western Valley Panthers return with a number of veterans in the lineup this evening. Up front, Isaac McLaughlin, Andrew Peary, Jack Rivington, Zach Graham, Matt McCatton, Noah Grant, Noah Kilcollins, and Jake Gould return to the forward lines. On the back end, Hunter Harding, Carson Rideout, Isaac Shaw are the veterans on the blue line. Adam Graham returns to the Panthers lineup in net. He is on the bench tonight, backing up newcomer Dawson Cole. Cole from Littleton, Maine, crossing the border to play for the Panthers. On the other side, only one returnee in the lineup for Tri-County. That's Rylan Gilbert, wearing number 77. Everyone else is a new face to the Rivercats. There are a few other returnees, I'm told, that are not here this evening, but the Rivercats graduating, or I believe the number was somewhere around 14 last season. A 20-year-old heavy lineup that won them the league championship and then the Maritime Junior C championship as well. Play underway. Zach Graham working that puck down the line. Jack Rivington had his shot blocked the first time. Second time stopped by Adian Green. Getting the start for Tri-County. I believe making that first start was Ben Kelly. Rivercats get the puck in deep. They're looking for a change, partial change here. Their defense changing. Now Rylan Gilbert backing off. Comes across to Justin Rusk. Gets the tip pass across the line, but it comes back out to Rusk at center. Carson Rideout gets the return pass. Jake Gould tips it in the neutral zone, but on the wrong side of center. We've got 1 minute and 1 second gone in this preseason contest. I am Devin Judge, bringing you the action here on AO Live. Myself and Jeffrey still in preseason form. Rideout off the draw, works it around to the far side for Ashton Pearson. And that's another icing against the Panthers. Pearson, one of 3 new faces on the blue line. Cooper Crane and Brady Sisson as well for the Panthers. Andrew Peary winning the draw back into the corner. Pearson trying to get the puck up to the boards, so he was reversed back. Isaac McLaughlin trying to help him out. Jake Gould can't get it around the boards. Held in the corner by Marcus Gray. Up to the point, Gilbert with the shot. Looking for the tip in front, couldn't find it. Feed out front by Gray. No one there but Panthers. Panthers couldn't clear it out of the zone. Held in on the far side. Justin Rusk couldn't get it back down the boards. Gould through the middle for Peary. Peary's pushed to the outside. Pass off the boards to Gould. Was behind him. Peary with the steal. Couldn't keep it inside the zone. Back the other way comes Cam Arneson. Long shot and a stop by Cole for the Panthers. 2:03 gone in this first frame. Face-off goes to the River Cats. Pushed around the boards by Chris Paul. Fredericton High School graduate. Feed out front. Cleared away by Grant to the corner. Picked up by Robichaud for the River Cats. Nick Robichaud working his way in. Drops it off, top of the circle. Slap pass across from Paul. Stays inside the zone. Held in by Logan Reynolds. Grant kicked the puck off the boards, but the River Cats keep it inside the zone. Trying to work his way in is Kyle DeMerchant. Puck to the boards. Panthers get it out over the line. Back chasing for the River Cats is Robichaud. Robichaud hands it off to Paul. Heads off to the bench. Paul up to Holohan. Holohan goes through the middle for Reynolds. Reynolds had Scott McMullen going to the net. McMullen's stick got lifted, and the Panthers come back the other way. Shooting it in is Carson Stiles. Perth Andover native. New face to the Panthers lineup. Pass up the boards, and the River Cats going offside. Panthers win the draw, back into their own zone. Brady Sisson got it out. River Cats back up and in. McMullen got it behind the Panthers net. Stiles, get back down into the corner. Isaac Shaw reverses it back up the near boards. Fired it back down by Jack Allaby. JP Shaw on the far side. Gets it through the neutral zone. Controlled by the River Cats. Jack Allaby backing off behind his own net. Finds Jacob Haney. Haney into the skates of Justin Rusk. Rusk back out to Haney at center. Arneson up the right side, pushed into the corner, gets away from Shaw. Centering pass kicked out. Shot from the point. Jacob Haney not getting as much on that as he wanted. Couldn't get a shot through. Rivington tips it into the River Cats' end. Chris Paul through the middle looking for Kyle DeMerchant. DeMerchant was splitting the D. Long shoot in. Green. He stopped that and gave the River Cats a chance to break back out. Feed to Haney. Haney turn aside. Panthers scrambling to get some offense going here. McCatton feeds it out. Rivington was looking for the pass. Couldn't find it. Through the middle for DeMerchant. DeMerchant in with Ben Kelly. DeMerchant stops up. Rest of the River Cats changing. And the Panthers bounce it out back to the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass for Sam Malloy. Malloy, top of the circle, shoots it into the crowd. Puck was knocked down. Scramble in front. Dawson Cole stays with that puck, makes a couple of saves in the crowd. And finally freezes it for a whistle and a face-off in his own end. 14:23 to go in this first frame. Face-off to the right of Cole goes the Panthers' way. Gould on the near side, challenged by Allaby. Arneson goes cross ice. Shot blocked. River Cats pressing hard here. Panthers having trouble getting out of their own zone cleanly. Isaac McLaughlin on the far boards. McLaughlin looks up ice, finds Gould. Gould trying to pick up some speed. Gets around Nick Robichaud. Failed to get the puck around the boards to Peary, though. Malloy on the far side. Back down to Allaby. Near side for Anderson. Anderson works it up the boards to Arneson. Through the middle, stepping into it. Isaac McLaughlin makes it one-timer past Green and opens this game up. It is a 1-0 Panthers. McLaughlin making no mistake. .6:35 into the first period. Isaac McLaughlin walked in on that one. Green had no chance at making the stop. McLaughlin last year had 9 goals, 12 assists, and 33 points. And right back the other way, a soft shot by Chase Langdon. And we've got a tied hockey game. .6:43 in, so just 8 seconds difference. If my math is correct, it's Saturday night, I'm not sure. So McLaughlin from Gould and Langdon from Holohan, and we are tied up at 1 goal aside. Pass up to Reynolds at center. He dumps it into the Panthers' end. Played around the boards by Cole. It takes an odd bounce. Icing waved off as it comes back into the River Cats' end. Tipped through the middle by Tri-County, but the Panthers' defense able to stop it high in the zone, get it back to the River Cats' blue line. Pass across, misses Malloy. And that will be icing against Tri-County. All the way down to the right of Green. River Cats win the draw. Chris Paul working it around to the far side. McMullen across to Robichaud. Robichaud slides it through the middle. JP Shaw waiting on the far side. Puck doesn't quite make it to him. Pearson slides it past the crowd and out to center. Robichaud on the near side. Sends it ahead for McMullen. McMullen fails to get a shot through, and it's cleared back out to center. Coming off the bench and turning back into his own zone with the puck is Allaby. Kelly comes back across to Robichaud, back to Allaby in his own end. Finds Robichaud on the far side. Robichaud left the puck behind him. I'm not sure that he was trying to get that tipped ahead of him. He should have seen that the puck stayed behind, but the River Cats get away. Anyways, big setup and a huge stop by Cole on the Panthers' end. Dawson Cole settling in here. 11:11 to go in the first. 1-1 is the score. Rivington battling to win that draw, but fighting his way through and getting a backhand shot on. Sharp angled was Kyle Merchant. So we reset to the left of Cole. Merchant against Rivington. Rivington snaps it back into the corner. Handled by Carson Rideout. McCatton through the middle. Picked up by Graham. Graham tripped up, and River Cats are able to bring it back the other way. Ben Kelly bringing it end to end. Shot off the boards, tip in front. Initial shot by Justin Rusk. Tip in front was by Kyle DeMerchant. Getting settled in front of Cole. Rusk to DeMerchant. DeMerchant feeding it behind the net. Cole keeps it on this side. Kelly to DeMerchant. DeMerchant couldn't break in. Poke check by Cole. Kelly brings it back high in the zone. Hannay tried to turn and fire. Puck comes out in the skates of Rivington. Couldn't find it in time. Had McCatton breaking in. McCatton now going hard into the corner with Gilbert. Pass across to Harding. Skips off of his stick. Couldn't control. Marcus Gray with some room up the left side. He's going to go for a skate. Gets cut off by McLaughlin at center. Finds his way into the Panthers zone. Loses the puck. And Peary breaking back the other way. Peary, sharp angle. Looking to go far side. Slid it through the blue paint. Andrew Peary across to Harding. His one-timer knocked down by Arneson. And the River Cats clear. Icing waved off. Having to play that is Cooper Crane. Cross ice pass to Harding. Harding through the middle. Gould tips it ahead. Robichaud controlling. Trying to fend off the forecheck of Gould. Arneson back through the middle. Gets tied up with McLaughlin. Fired into the Panthers end. Harding with some time. River Cats changing. Gould on the near boards. Peary picks up some steam. Fires it hard around the boards in the River Cats zone. McLaughlin on the far side. Couldn't hold that puck in. Comes all the way back to Arneson on the Panthers' blue line. Reynolds. River Cats deep into the zone. Puck gets tipped high. Tri-County swinging it back into the corner for Reynolds. McLaughlin stops him on the boards. Gets the puck out to center. Gould and Peary failing to get it deep into the Tri-County end. But cross-ice pass for Holohan. Holohan drops it off for the Rusk for the one-timer, and that is post and in. And Tri-County has their first lead of this game. Justin Rusk. .11:57. Holohan has his second assist of the evening. Arneson quick off the draw. High shot over the net. Up to Rusk. Saved by Cole. Icing is the call, coming all the way down into the Panthers end. Cole giving a tap to defenseman Brady Sisson, helping him out there. That puck, he made the initial stop. Second one squeaked through his pads, but it sat behind him in the blue paint. Panthers win the draw. Can't get it out of the zone. Held in by McMullen, but he firing it back in off a stick out of play. So the faceoff stays inside the Panthers' end. River Cats win the offensive zone faceoff. Tip on the point shot. Cole makes the stop. And another puck up and out of play. 7:27 to go in this first period. Tri-County with a 2-1 lead over the hometown Western Valley Panthers. River Cats win another offensive zone face-off. Cole gets a piece of it with his glove. Another shot into the slot, stopped by Sisson. Crispin Gallant back the other way, and Noah Kilcollins couldn't stretch that leg out far enough to put himself onside. Crispin Gallant saw time up in training camp with the Grand Falls Rapids earlier this month. Rapids draft pick from 2 years ago. And now looking to find some time here on the Junior C. Panthers. River Cats pressing again deep into the Panthers zone. Ben Kelly throwing some checks in the corner, keeping the puck in deep. Back to Pearson on the near side. Carson Stiles whiffs on clearing attempt. Puck to the far side, cleared out by J.P. Shaw. Sent back in from center. Off of a stick, icing waved off. Panthers up the near side. Pass found its way to Carson Stiles. Stiles couldn't find his man, and the Panthers send it back in. Cole stopping behind the net for Pearson. Pearson reverses. Fired up the near boards. Out to the blue line, but held in at the line. Good stick by Jack Allaby. Allaby shot into the crowd at the side of the net. Couldn't get the tip on. Puck goes behind the net, comes to the near boards. Malloy setting up Allaby. That was tipped up high, and the save made by Cole. But we've got a whistle and face-off coming out. So that was an offside. Panthers win the draw. Off the boards to center. Catton with the stick check, sends it in deep. Rivington chasing. Russ gets to the puck first. Pass out to the neutral zone. Malloy couldn't handle it. He was trying to make a break around the D. Rivington back in with McCatton. McCatton with the return pass to Rivington. Rivington puts the jock of Rusk into the rafters, but he can't get around Green. Stretch pass by Harding. Rivington slowed it down for McCatton. And Tri-County's defense takes control. Reynolds didn't make it across the blue line. He gets back to the puck. Cross-ice pass for Holohan. Big check. Back in Tri-County zone on Zach Graham. And a long bouncing puck shot in. Green had to be careful. Made sure he kept that puck in front of him before freezing it. 4:28 to go here in period number 1. This is the first preseason game for the Western Valley Panthers. Visiting River Cats up 2-0 1 over Western Valley. Tri-County winning the defensive zone draw. McMullen feeding it ahead. Puck deflected behind the Panthers net. Sent out front. Cole with another save for Western Valley. Face off to the left of Cole, 4:14 on the first period clock. Peary wins the draw back to Harding. Harding leaves it for Crane. Pass up, Peary finds McLaughlin, 2-on-1, back across to Peary. The pass skips over Andrew Peary's stick. And River Cats are able to get it back out to center. Peary finding the puck at center, and he gets held up long enough. Gould coming in, but teammates were offside. Face off just outside the River Cats end. Grant sending the puck back to his defense, but it gets away from him. Breaking in is Jacob Hannay, and he makes no mistake, makes it 3-1 River Cats. 16:20 into the first period. Should be Hannay unassisted. And Hannay sending a long shot in from the blue line. Stopped by Cole this time. Crispin Gallant winning the draw for the Panthers. Worked around to the near side. Kill Collins settled the puck down for his defense. Isaac Shaw gets the puck over the blue line, but brought right back in by Hannay. Cole poking the puck to the corner. Ben Kelly there to retrieve. Behind the net for DeMerchant. Centering pass to Flex to the near side. Allaby firing it back down for DeMerchant. DeMerchant up to the far point. Robichaud waiting. Shot tipped to the near boards. Kelly stripped of the puck as he was trying to come out of the corner. Cross ice pass. Crispin Gallant couldn't tip it ahead. Back in are the River Cats. And a backhand shot saved by Cole. Cole staying with that puck, and another chance. Hannay fires over the net. Justin Rusk firing off the end boards. Hannay trying to get it down low for DeMerchant. Panthers get it up to the point, but a long point shot. DeMerchant backhand through the paint. And Cole jumps on that puck, freezing it. .213 remaining in the first. Another face-off to the right of Cole. River Cats winning the draw. Malloy's shot doesn't make it through. Gray battling for it. Tri-County backing off into their own zone. Ross, cross-ice pass. Arneson catching up to it. Being pushed to the boards by Pearson. Good check there by Pearson. McCatton, cross-ice pass for Rivington. Rivington has Graham going to the net. Rivington gets the shot off. Big pad save by Green. Back to center. Rivington back across, trying to split the D, and he's directed wide by Rusk. McCatton reverses out to Graham. Graham Save by Green, but Rivington there to put away the garbage. Jack Rivington pulling the Panthers back to within one. (18:43) into the first. Graham and McCatton getting the assists on the Rivington tally. Feed out front by Gould. Sent to the boards. Carson Rideout getting it back down low. Centering pass. Cleared out by the River Cats. Holohan in the left side looking cross ice and working his way through was Reynolds, but flashing the leather was Dawson Cole. Panthers clearing the puck back out to center. Under 30 seconds to go in this first period. Pass through the middle. Pearson. And a quick out by the Panthers. Fired back in. Loving it down is Carson Rideout. Rideout through Gould and Peary, and that will be an icing against the Panthers. 9.2 seconds left in this first frame. Rivercats won the draw, but a bouncing puck to the Panthers. They fire it down the ice, and Green makes one last stop in the first. And we finish up the first 20 minutes, 3-2 the score for the Tri-County Rivercats. Isaac McLaughlin getting the Panthers on the board first from Gould, but seconds later, Langdon from Holohan answering back. It was then Rusk from Holohan and Hannay unassisted. Tri-County up 3-1, and in the dying minutes, Rivington from Graham and McCatton makes it 3-2. We've got 40 minutes of play left to go. We'll be back here at the Air Motor Center in Woodstock for period number 2. And we're back. Period number 2 set to get underway here. Preseason contest between the Western Valley Panthers at home against the Tri-County River Cats. Dawson Cole making an early save here in the first. Another save on Ben Kelly this time. River Cats up 3-2, and they're coming out quick here in the middle frame. That is an offside. So I've been avoiding one River Cat on the ice, and number 91. He's not on the, there is no 91 on the roster, so we'll have to check in the second intermission. Break here for the Panthers. Rivington deciding to shoot. Got the puck behind the net. Tried to feed it out front to Graham, and it bounces in. Jack Rivington with his second of the night. Rivington ties this game up just 31 seconds into the second. Rivington and Graham on the 2-on-1. Rivington took the shot. Rebound behind the net. Rivington throws it out front, gets the bounce. McCatton gets the assist. Zach Graham got the distraction, and a steal, giving the River Cats an opportunity here. Arneson's pass was picked off by Brady Sisson. Rivington across to Graham this time. Graham tried to go back across, couldn't take the pass initially cleanly, so tried the return pass to Rivington. Behind the play, we've got Sam Malloy and Carson Rideout going at it. They get separated, and the River Cats come back the other way. Puck off a skate. Marcus Gray stopped by Cole. Cole sees the puck to the corner. Stretch pass. Andrew Peary was looking to send it up the middle for Gould. Chris Paul in his own end. Tri-County get it to the blue line, but not out. Shot back down low by Carson Rideout. Opportunity at the side of the net, cleared out by Green. Chase Langdon pushing the puck to center. Came back to Chris Paul, knocked away from him by Peary. Peary couldn't push it into the Tri-County end. And swinging it back up ice is Nick Robichaux. Robichaux going end to end, still with it behind the net. Logan Reynolds lost it in the corner. Peary to Gould. Gould, stretch pass for McLaughlin, got tipped down by the River Cats. McLaughlin had all kinds of room to skate. Cooper Crane on the far side, trying to get away from the forecheck. Peary all the way back deep into his own zone to Gould. Gould misplayed the puck. Langdon pushing it behind the net. Up to Grant on the near side. Noah Grant looking over his options. Pass cut off by number 91. Kick back to McMullen. Cross ice. Arneson keeps it inside the zone. Crane on the far side, reverse to Harding. Harding tried to kick it out to Grant. Grant came back to the end boards, fires it around, and the puck rings all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. And play goes on. 3.5 minutes gone here in the second. Graham Arneson quick down the right side, bumped by Harding. Arneson fires it off. A stanchion behind the net, bounces out to the blue paint, and jumping down on it is Dawson Cole. 6:19 to go in the second, and man, smelling canteen food now. Yeah, making us hungry up here in the booth. Whew. Doesn't take much on a Saturday night. And a Tri-County player just went off to the dressing room. Didn't catch the number. Isaac Shaw up the boards for Crispin Gallant. Gallant fails to get past center. Shaw steps up, overskates the puck. Hannay bringing it back in. Hannay with the third goal for the River Cats unassisted. Gallant across for Kilcollins. DeMerchant to Hannay. Hannay turns back, finds DeMerchant along the boards. Back down into the corner for Hannay. Through DeMerchant's skates. And pushed back out of the zone by Carson Stiles. Ben Kelly through the middle. Gets the bounce into the Panthers' end. Backing off is Isaac Shaw. JP Shaw gets to the red line. Stopped there. Justin Rusk back in for the River Cats. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second. Big hit by Ben Kelly, absorbed by Carson Stiles. Brett Manuel. Tip into the zone, but not deep. Carson Stiles with the turnover, fires it to the end boards. Rolls behind the Tri-County net. Sam Malloy through the middle to Arneson. Arneson, soft shot on. Dawson Cole making the save. .14:32 to go in period number 2. 5 teams returning to the New Brunswick Junior C League this season. Tri-County winning the championship last season and the Maritime Junior C Championship in Miramichi. Sunny Corner hosting the Maritime Championships, and that's an icing against the River Cats. The Western Valley Panthers losing to Tri-County in the league finals. And Southern Sting and the LC Booktook Hawks all returning to action this season. The Hawks, this will be their second season in Junior C. Dumped to the ice was Isaac Shaw, I believe. Pushing the pace up was Rideout. Graham on the point. Cross ice pass, and we've got our first penalty of this game. It's a hooking call deep into the second period. And Sam Malloy is going off for the hook. Unusual to make it this far into a game between these two teams without a penalty. Two minutes on the board, 13:49 left in the second. Panthers with the man advantage. Chance at the side of the net for Crispin Gallant. Gould at the point, down the boards for McLaughlin. McLaughlin pushes it back up to Gould. Cross to Harding. Top of the circle, down into the corner for Peary. Back up to Harding. Harding back to Peary. Cross ice for Gould. Gould trying to wrist it to Gallant, sneaking in the back door. Couldn't find him. Peary on the far side. Back down into the corner for Gallant. Gallant leaned on hard by Chris Paul. Harding can't see a lane. Feeds it back off for Peary. Peary's shot missed, and that puck's going to be sent all the way down the ice. The penalty kill unit is going to get a change here. Pass through the middle to Graham. Graham off the bench with McCatton. McCatton gets the shot away. Green with another save for the River Cats. Tri-County relieves the pressure once again. Cooper Crane dropping the puck off for Carson Rideout. Rideout brings it all the way up. Losing his stick in the neutral zone was Chase Langdon. Rideout to Rivington. McCatton in the middle for Graham. Graham's shot caught a piece of Justin Rusk, and Green scoops up the slow roller. 26 seconds left on the penalty to Malloy. McCatton lining up for the draw. Kyle DeMerchant on the opposite side of the dot, and he's going to be waived. Ben Kelly was the offending winger, and in comes Justin Rusk to take the draw. Rusk wins it to the corner. Panthers regain control, send it behind the net, and it's going to be played out by Rusk. Panthers in their own end with 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Rivington through the middle. Rideout taken down. McLaughlin gets a hard shot off. That's into the equipment of Green. Green held on. 1 second left on the Malloy penalty. .11:50 to go in period number 2. Trying a quick shot was Crispin Gallant off the face-off draw. Couldn't get the shot on, and the penalty is over. We are back to 5-on-5. Malloy sends the puck to the far side for Gilbert. Malloy firing it into the far corner, comes up to the far point. Gilbert, shot on. Cole makes the save. Kelly with the steal in the corner. Ben Kelly up to Gilbert. Gilbert couldn't handle the hot pass. Gilbert gets the puck back at his blue line, drops it off for Kelly. Kelly to Hannay on the near side. Kyle DeMerchant going to the net. Hannay couldn't feed a pass through. Hannay picks that puck back up, trying to cycle through. Sent it just wide of the net. DeMerchant stick was lifted, couldn't get a tip on the puck. Crispin Gallant back the other way. Shot blocked by Albee. Gallant with the wraparound attempt, stopped by Green. Ben Kelly back the other way, feeding it out front. DeMerchant failed to tip it on net. Sisson looking over his options. Flips it ahead. It's worked out of the zone by J.P. Shaw. Robichaud up the left side. Fires over the Panthers net. Shaw back to the blue line. Gets it back out to the neutral zone. In a battle with Holohan. Holohan works the puck back into his own end. Albee around for Robichaud. Robichaud working it back around. Albee chasing. Through the middle, pass behind Hannay. Ashton Pearson steps up. He goes to the end boards. First-year defenseman for the Panthers. Stepping up with an opportunity. Rivercats working back the other way. Shot from the outside. Cole makes the save and freezes the puck with a Rivercat on the doorstep. .9:19 on the second period clock now. Adam Graham comes in to replace Dawson Cole. And at the other end, it is Sam Periot replacing Adian Green. So please forgive me if I continue to call the starting goaltenders' names for a little while. Shot by the Panthers, missed the net entirely. Deflects it back out. Carson through the middle to Gould. Gould to McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to tip it to his forehand. Couldn't get it there in time. River Cats back out. McMullen. Drop pass at the line to Rusk. Rusk gets the shot on. Graham with the blocker save. Gould overskates the puck. Fired down low by Rideout. Puck bounced out to the slot, and the River Cats are able to fire it back down. That will be icing. Harding beating Holohan to the dot. Adam Graham saw action in 5 games for the Panthers last season. 2 wins, 3 losses. .272 minutes in net for Western Valley. He'll look to get more time this season with the Panthers. Western Valley able to clear the puck out to center. River Cats firing it back in deep. Under 8 minutes to go in this middle frame. Zach Graham sends it around the boards in his own end. Harding sends it out for McCatton. McCatton quick up to Rivington. Rivington trying to get it through to Graham. His pass was blocked, but McCatton makes no mistake as he cuts off the outlet pass. Matt McCatton pops the water bottle, stretches the onion bag, and makes this a 4-3 game for Western Valley. .12:21 into the second frame. Rivington and Graham get assists. Rivington trying to scoop that puck back down low for Graham. River Cats get it out to center. Shot back in by Harding. McCatton with a goal and 2 assists on the night. Rivington 2 goals and an assist. Graham with 2 assists. That line is firing on all cylinders. The pass through the slot comes to the near corner. No tip in front. Cam Arneson's long shot. Adam Graham sees that all the way. Holds on to the rebound. 7:07 to go in the second. River Cats tried to gain control. Zach Graham with the turnover. Cross to McCatton. Bouncing puck. Rivington settles it down. McCatton tipped it towards the net. Just missed near side. Graham digging the puck out of the corner. Tries to take it out. Good stick by Period. And then he flashes the weather on Rivington out front. These 2 goaltenders getting into this game quickly, Graham and Period. And that line of McCatton, Graham, and Rivington, all kinds of dangerous opportunities for the Panthers. Scramble for the puck. Linesman steps off of it, and Kyle DeMerchant races back into the Panthers' end. Kelly trying to get it down the boards. Panthers hold it up high and move it out. Crispin Gallant working his way through. Backhand goes over the River Cats net. Gallant again with another opportunity. And cross-ice pass off a stick. That stays out of the rafters, lands in the corner. So play goes on. And Rylan Gilbert dangerously circling his own net there. Ben Kelly across center. Into Panthers territory. DeMerchant looking out front for Kelly. Puck cleared to the hash marks. DeMerchant corrals it, and his shot blocked by Isaac Shaw. Battle in the corner. Goes to the back of the net. Kelly sends it out front. J.P. Shaw pushes it to center, and he's pushed off the puck by Cam Arneson on the back check. Robichaud ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds is stopped by Brady Sisson. Robichaud again, this time through the middle to Reynolds. Reynolds looking shot. Graham makes the save, corrals the rebound. 4:50 to go in this second. 4-3 the score for the Western Valley Panthers. Face off to the right of Graham. Won by Reynolds. Robichaud, shot block. Puck deflects all the way back to the River Cats end. Allaby. Up the boards to Kelly. He comes across. Sam Malloy threw it out in front, and it's cleared out. Carson Rideout going for a skate. Veteran defenseman, sharp angled shot. Saved by Pirot. Graham stopping the puck. River Cats changing. Panthers with some time. Pass up the boards. Gould having trouble getting it out of the zone. Gets some help from Rideout. Gives it to the River Cats back in their own end. Loose puck. 91 taken down in the corner, and 91 on 91. Penalty is going to go the Panthers' way. Jake Gould's going to go to the box for Western Valley, but delayed call here. Hero heads off to the bench for the extra attacker. Panthers finally touch it, and the River Cats get their first power play of this contest. Gould for tripping. So the Tri-County with the man advantage look to tie this game back up late in the second period. River Cats settle the puck down in the Panthers' end. Allaby, shot. Graham makes the save, kicks it to the corner. Robichaud back to Allaby. DeMerchant on the far side, down into the corner for Kelly. Back to DeMerchant. Arneson's in the middle. They work it back around, across to DeMerchant. Sorry, that's Hannay down below the net. And the Panthers are able to clear it out to center. 40 seconds gone in the penalty to Jake Gould. Hannay turns back. Up to Allaby. Shot. Saved by Graham. Clearing attempt. Stopped by Allaby. Allaby setting up the one-timer on the far side. That's blocked in front. Hannay taking that shot. Far near side, that was Robichaud. Long shot. Graham deflects the puck to the corner. Allaby shot blocked in the high slot. Hannay can't get a shot through, and the Panthers clear it all the way down once again. 40 seconds now to go. Tri-County down to 30 seconds on the power play. Jacob Hannay gets into the Panthers' end, but pushed off the puck. Now he's going hard at Ashton Pearson. He gets the turnover, kicked out front. Big shot by Justin Rusk, turned aside by Adam Graham, and the Panthers fired all the way down the ice. Piro has to make the save, and that will kill off the Gould penalty. Neither team successful on their first man advantages. Jake Gould fresh out of the box with some speed. Has Rideout with him. Rideout shot off a stick, goes wide. Kept in at the far point. Zach Graham's shot was kicked down in front. We're under a minute to go in the second. Panthers still with the 1-goal lead. Rideout flips it ahead. Bouncing puck knocked down at the Tri-County blue line by Jack Allaby. He sends it out. Pearson stretches out to corral the puck. Through the middle to McCatton. McCatton, drop pass for Graham. Graham, shot, blocker saved by Pierrot. McCatton couldn't get it. His stick on the rebound, had an open cage, but he was tied up. Tri-County able to push the puck to center. Langdon can't get it any further. Graham back into the zone. Graham trying to cut through the legs to the forehand, stop by Pierrot. And there's 4.9 seconds left on the second period clock. Top line for the Panthers out here with the offensive zone face-off. McCatton to take the draw. Sorry, Rivington to take the draw. Rivington fails to win it, and Nick Robichaud pulls it behind his net and kills off the second period clock. The Panthers with 2 unanswered goals in this middle frame erase a 1-goal deficit and take a 1-goal lead into the third. It was Rivington from McCatton tying it up at 3 goals aside, 31 seconds in, and then McCatton from Graham and Rivington at 12-21 into the second. We'll be back for period number 3 in about 15 minutes. We'll see you then. And we're back. Period number 3 set to go here. First preseason game in the Air Motor Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick. The 24-25 NBJHL Junior C season is on the doorstep, about 2 weeks away. Still haven't seen a finalized regular season schedule, but another preseason game next Saturday night for the Western Valley Panthers. Tri-County in town this Friday evening, and the Panthers with a 4-3 lead over the River Cats. Next weekend, the Panthers will host the Sunny Corner Thunder. Saturday night game. Do not have a time at this point. And a break here for the River Cats. A high shot by Cam Arneson. Adam Graham holds on. Arneson is dumped to the ice. Both teams killing off their single penalties in the second period. No penalties in the first. And we have a number correction. Charlie Anderson is wearing number 91 this evening for the River Cats. He's on the roster as 19. Kyle DeMerchant and Jake Rivington back to the face-off dot. DeMerchant wins the draw. Feed in the middle. Deflected high. Zach Graham gets it out. And puck skipped over Rivington's stick. Rivington playing it back across the blue line for Graham. Graham to McCatton. Back to Graham. Graham throwing it across. Up to the point. Long shot by Cooper Crane. Kicked out by Pierrot. Robichaud from the corner. Gets a bounce. Puck slides all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Graham looking for some room. Couldn't get around Gilbert. Harding stopping that puck just outside the blue line. It rolled back in. He knew better to touch it. Put his team offside. Pearson from his own end. Flipping it ahead. He's going after it. Pearson with another steal. Rolled away from him, and Holohan brings it back the other way. Holohan with 2 assists for Tri-County this evening. Hannay with the check behind the net. The turnover sent it to open ice, and the Panthers are able to clear it out. Jake Gould. Pass looking for Peary, was disrupted, but bringing it in is Rideout. His shot blocked. Malloy on the far side. Looking over his options. Malloy up to center. Stopped there. Hannay sends it in right on net. Graham settles it down for Rideout. Rideout off the boards out to center ice for Gould. Hannay knocks down the pass, gets the puck back deep into Panthers territory. 2.5 gone in the third. Pearson to Peary to Gould. Gould tipping it up the boards out of the reach of McLaughlin. Gould brings it in. Tried to find Peary. Pass picked off by Hannay. Hannay's pass hits McLaughlin. Peary back into the zone. Off a skate, deflects towards the net. Jack Allaby plays it around the boards for Tri-County. Sharp angled shot stopped by Graham. Shot coming off the stick of Langdon. Another opportunity out front. Graham keeps it out of the Panthers' net. Long shot deflected wide. Wrap around attempt. Graham didn't get over in time. He did get the stick there, but couldn't get the pad across. And the Panthers were able to keep it out of their net. 16-20 to go in the third. The River Cats looking to tie this game up. Panthers scrambling to keep them off the board. Adam Graham has stopped everything since coming in relief halfway through the second. 4 minutes gone in this third frame. Grant trying to hold the puck behind the net. Kilcollins turning. Grant works the puck up the boards. No one there for Western Valley. Logan Reynolds is able to move it up for Holohan. Holohan's shot deflected behind the net by Shaw. And that puck is chipped up over the glass and out of play. .34 remaining on the third period clock. Puck on the near boards, kicked off for Malloy. Malloy behind the net, tried to work it up to the point. He does get the bounce up to the point. Anderson with the tip, point shot from Robichaud, and Anderson tipping the puck up and out of play. Face off to the right of Graham. River Cats win another draw. And another shot deflected out of play. Shot from Robichaud. DeMerchant winning another draw. Back to Robichaud. Robichaud comes across to Paul this time. Slid through the slot. Puck goes to the far corner. Arneson knocked down. Panthers drag the puck to the blue line and out. That was Brett Manuel bringing the puck up the boards for Western Valley. Tri-County pushed back into their own zone. With control, Arneson turns up ice. Arneson to the outside, gets through Harding, but directed to the back of the net, and then Harding takes him down behind the Panthers' net. Shot from the board goes through the blue paint. Another pass out front, cleared out by Cooper Crane. Harding and Arneson still going back and forth at each other. .16 left in regulation here. Face-off coming back into the Panthers' end to the right of Graham. Panthers trying to dig the puck out, or bury the puck in the dot, and it was pulled out by Arneson. River Cats getting a couple opportunities. Graham makes the saves. Tri-County keeps it in at the line. Now J.P. Shaw gets it through the neutral zone. It's kicked back to center. Harding dodges a check, knocked off the puck. Manuel sends the puck deep into the River Cats' end. Panthers are changing. Rivington on the forecheck. Pass out to Ben Kelly. Kelly brings it in, gets around Pearson. Kelly drops it off in the corner. Ride out, couldn't get it up the boards past Kelly. Pass behind Kelly. Quick shot by Rusk, deflects to the far boards. Graham chips it off the boards and out. Pearson now up to McCatton, to Rivington, through the middle. Rivington, backhand off the crossbar. McCatton on the near side. Brings it back down around the boards. Rusk sends it off the glass and up. Racing for it is Langdon. Langdon trying to throw it out front. Good stick of Carson Rideout getting it in the way, deflecting the puck behind the net. And the Panthers are able to get it back out to center. Allaby to Robichaud on the near side. Robichaud off the boards to Langdon. Langdon. Jacob Haney back into the Panthers' end. Holding it in is, no, Langdon was offside, had to check onside. Panthers can't get it back out. Now they do off the far side. They flip it high and deep into the River Cats' end. Haney's pass deflects off a couple of players, and the Panthers take back control. Peary can't get it across the line. Pearson to the near side for Gould. It was out of his reach. Turning back in is Hallahan. Hallahan turning off the boards, lost control. McLaughlin spreads things out. Finds Andrew Peary on the near side. Peary wraps it around the River Cats zone. McLaughlin trying to get behind the net. Rideout swings it into the skates of Peary. Kicked all the way back to the neutral zone. Schaub swinging back for the Panthers. Peary, cross-ice pass. McLaughlin couldn't handle it. McLaughlin had an open wing there if he could have got that pass settled down. River Cats able to flip the puck through the neutral zone. Panthers swing it back out to center. River Cats were offside. Gould at center. Stopped in the neutral zone. Peary now fires it in. He heads off to the bench. McLaughlin on the forecheck with Gould. McLaughlin and Gould battling off for possession in the corner with the River Cats. Puck laying at the dot, and Gilbert laying down to Crispin Gallant with Pierrot down on the ice. Gallant throws it into the equipment of Pierrot. 10:21 remaining in this third period. The Panthers are with a 4-3 lead over the visiting River Cats. Crispin Gallant wins the draw, but Ben Kelly sneaks behind, brings the puck all the way back. Arneson swinging the puck down into the corner for Kelly. Kelly trying to work his way free. Centering pass deflects back to the corner. Arneson kicks it up top. Rusk. Cross, and somehow that shot by Jack Allaby sneaks his way past Graham and into the back of the Panthers' net, tying this game up at 4 goals apiece. And it looks like Kelly taking credit. Possible tip in front. And the River Cats back to a tied game, regain possession. On the Kill Collins back into the zone, knocked off of his stick. On the score sheet, it's Kelly from Allaby and DeMerchant, but I believe that was Rusk over to Allaby. Allaby with the shot and Kelly with the tip in front. Either way, it's a 4-goal tie. Panthers ice the puck. It's coming all the way back into their end. If that assist does go to Rusk, that's a goal and an assist for Justin Rusk. Sam Malloy fans on the shot attempt. Sent back in by Chris Paul, and we've got Malloy pushing with Harding in the corner. And pre-season festivities. And both are going to go sit in the penalty box area. Let's see what the official calls are. .58, and doesn't look at this time like there's extra time going either way. Looks like they'll offset. And we are 5-on-5 on the ice. So tied hockey game with 8:58 remaining in the third here in Woodstock. Junior C preseason action. Referee having a chat with Malloy in the River Cats penalty box area. And it looks like both Malloy and Harding's nights are done. I'd say 10-minute misconducts, which we are under the 10-minute mark in the third, so they would not be eligible to return in this third period. So unless this game goes to overtime, their nights are over. So still nothing on the board. So Harding gets 2 minutes for head contact and 10-minute misconduct.
And for Toronto County, it is number 12, Sam Malloy, 2 and 10 for head contact.
And same for Malloy, 2 for head contact and a 10. So 12 minutes. And there are players in the penalty box. We're going to play, no, it is 5-on-5. I was going to say we were going to play 4-on-4, but there are players serving the 2 minutes in the penalty box for both Harding and Malloy. Panthers back into their own zone. It is Brady Sisson in the box for the Panthers, which means the Panthers right now are down to 4 defensemen. Puck tipped in front. Graham stands tall in his net. Dumped to the ice was J.P. Shaw. Shaw coming right back at his number 4 counterpart, Adam Holohan. River Cats moving the puck out to center. Pushed back by Carson Stiles. And we've got a puck right up into the crowd at us. Jeff says he would have caught that for me, but he'd have protected me. Oh, no, you wanted me to protect your nose. Oh, I see how it is. I see. Not quite making it to us, about 3 rows shy, but we have a face-off back into the Tri-County River Cats, and Rivington draws it back. McCatton's shot deflected wide. McCatton going hard to the boards. Ben Kelly kicks it off the boards. Rivington was there. Back to McCatton. McCatton centering, looking for Graham. Pass was picked off by Ryan Gilbert. Tri-County firing it down. No tip in neutral zone, and that will be an icing against the River Cats. Another face-off to the right of Sampiro. McCatton winning the draw. Rivington sends it behind the net. Graham couldn't catch up with it. Pass up the boards. Arneson looking for Kelly. Icing waved off. Pearson fights off Kelly. Rivington helps him out. Lost the puck in the corner. Comes back to him, trying to get it up the boards. Can't get it out past Gilbert. Arneson, shot blocked. Pass back to Arneson. Arneson cycles it back up to Gilbert. Gilbert, shot wide of the net. Arneson back down into the corner to Merchant. Looking out front. Arneson with the tip. Graham scrambling. Puck knocked out by McCatton. McCatton takes it to center. Flips it down. Pirot sees it slide past him. Malloy. Drop pass. Shot by Hannay right on. Graham makes the save, sliding out. It's Kelly finding the far corner. Kelly with his second of the period, second of the night. Makes it 5-3 Tri-County. 13-19 into the third. Holohan digs the puck out of the face-off circle. Brings it into the Panthers zone. Merchant and Hannay getting the assists. And now the Panthers back down one. They dug themselves out of a 2-goal deficit in the from the first. And we've got another penalty here. Slashing call going against Tri-County. Number 18, Nick Robichaux. So the Panthers go back to the man advantage for the second time tonight. 5:55 to go in the third. Down a goal. Western Valley has an opportunity here. Unsuccessful on their first. Here's a shot pass by Carson Rideout. Tipped just wide of the River Cats net. Rideout up to Peary at center. Peary fires it around the Tri-County zone. Rivington on the far side, trying to feed it through to Gallant. Sorry, that isn't Rivington, that's Pearson. Or Gould, so I'll get it right for regular season, I'm sure of it. McLaughlin taking the puck off the boards. I'm not going to get it right in the regular season either, am I? Crispin Gallant, back to Gould. Cross ice for Peary. Peary back up to Gould. Gould, wrist shot, tipped in front. Right out with the tip in front. Pierrot makes the save. Cross ice pass to Peary. Peary to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back across to Gould. Gould takes a second, settles the puck, and then he pops the water bottle. Jacob Gould, his first of the game, second point on the power play. 15-17 into the third, ties this game up at 5 goals aside. Back to a tied game. Rivington wins the draw from Anderson. There's a shot, tipped, face mask, save. McLaughlin and Peary get the assist. McLaughlin now with a goal and an assist on the evening. That's Peary's first point. Pearson, hard off the boards. Puck slides down. Icing waved off. Slides just past the Tri-County net. And another puck up into the crowd. And this time the fan catches it. I think that was a blanket catch. 4:02 to remaining in the third. Panthers win the draw, but Pearson fans on the pass. Gets pushed out of the zone. Tri-County racing back the other way. McMullen pushed off the puck. He had close to a 2-on-1. And that will be icing. Zach Graham knew it just as soon as the puck passed him. Couldn't get a tip at center. Face-off coming back to the left of Adam Graham. Panthers win the draw, able to flip the puck over everyone's head back to center ice. Robichaud, second opportunity, gets it out of the zone. It's going to slide down. Graham's going to have to play this. It's right in the middle of his crease. He gives it away. Kelly knocked the puck down, but couldn't get a shot on. Arneson, puck slides through the slot and all the way back to center. Robichaud to Paul. Paul, cross-ice pass for DeMerchant. DeMerchant feeding it through to center, and Arneson is directed behind the net. DeMerchant push to the boards. Kelly trying to break through, looking for the hat trick goal, and he's knocked to the ice. Kilcollins racing back the other way. Kilcollins kicking the puck into the blue paint. Pierrot happy to put a glove over it, frees it. 2:40 to go in the third. Five the score here at the Air Motor Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick. Crispin Gallant across from Logan Reynolds at the dot. Tri-County comes away with the face-off win. Rusk to the near side for Holohan. Holohan's pass across. Looking for Hannay. Panthers push the puck back out to center. Rivercats fire it right back in. Graham leaving it for Crane. Crane to Kilcollins. Kilcollins pass blocked. Isaac Shaw back into the zone for the Panthers. Puck rung around the boards, comes to the near side for Justin Rusk. Rusk dumps it in. Graham Leaving it for Crane once again. Crane gets tied up behind the net. Wraparound attempt for Hannay, stopped by Graham. Pushing the puck to center was Crispin Gallant. Cooper Crane catching up, gets a shot on, turned aside by Pirot. Isaac Shaw on the far side, works the puck down into the corner. Centering attempt goes into the equipment of Pirot. He holds on, 1:27 to go in the third. So Sunny Corner Thunder next Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. against the hometown Western Valley Panthers. Face off to the left of Pirot. McLaughlin from the corner. Battling with Gilbert. Peary thought he had it. Gilbert comes away with it, however. Crane stops him along the boards. Gilbert finds the puck back behind the net. Up to the point for Robichaud. Robichaud, shot stopped high. Puck flipped back the other way. McLaughlin coming back to gather it. Puck left for ride out, up to Gould. Gould sending it into the far corner. 35 seconds to go in regulation. Pearson knocking the puck down at the point. His shot doesn't get through. Anderson to the blue line. Pearson bringing it back in for Western Valley. 20 seconds to go. Pearson in the corner. Finds Graham. Graham, long shot. Stopped by Pirot. And Peary takes a couple of whacks for standing in front. 13 seconds left on the third period clock. Face-off staying in the River Cats zone. Rivington to the dot, across from DeMerchant. Rivington draws it back. Shot by Carson Rideout was blocked. Puck flips over the glass out of play. 9.5 seconds left now on the clock. Rivington and DeMerchant back to the dot. Rivington kicks the puck for McCatton. McCatton's backhand goes behind the net, and the paddle behind the net sends the puck up and out of play. So another face-off in the River Cats end. 3.3 seconds on the clock now. Puck gets tied up. One last shot attempt. Pearson's shot doesn't go towards the net. And regulation comes to a close with a tied hockey game, 5 goals aside, and it looks like we're going to overtime. Third period scoring. It was Ben Kelly for the River Cats. Kelly from Allaby and DeMerchant, and then Kelly from DeMerchant and Hannay. That first one tied the game up at 4. Second gave the River Cats a 5-4 lead. Jacob Gould on the power play, 15-17 into the third, tied the game back up at 5. Gould's power play tally from McLaughlin and Peary. 5 minutes on the clock for overtime. And I'm not sure if it's 4. I think we're going 3-on-3. For the River Cats, it looks like it's going to be Kyle DeMerchant. Cam Arneson and Justin Rusk to start things off in overtime. On the Panthers side, McCatton with Rivington and Rideout. Rivington and DeMerchant to the faceoff dot. And the puck chipped it deep into the River Cats and off the faceoff draw. Rusk through the middle. Going to take this end to end, and Rusk with a good stick by Rideout. Lost control. McCatton coming back the other way. Rusk caught up to him. Rivington couldn't get through the crowd. Rideout now. Walking the line. Rideout tried to cut in, lost the puck to the corner. He retrieves it. McCatton on the far side. Back to Rideout. Panthers circling the zone, looking for an opportunity here. McCatton down for Rivington. Rivington has it knocked off of his stick out to the neutral zone. He cycles back out, finds Rideout. Rideout going to back off to his own zone. River Cats start a change here. Rideout, stretch pass to Rivington. Coming off the bench was Jack Allaby, pushing Rivington behind the net. And we've got a whistle. Allaby ran into the net. And the net is off. I see it now. Minute 20 gone in this 5-minute overtime period. Zach Graham now comes out with Isaac McLaughlin up front, and on the back end, Cooper Crane. River Cats win the draw. Winning that draw was Ben Kelly. He's up front with Jacob Hannay. On the back end still is Jack Allaby. Allaby to Kelly. Kelly up the right side. Held to the corner by McLaughlin. Walking in, getting a shot away was Jack Allaby. Adam Graham makes the save for the Panthers. McLaughlin turns back. McLaughlin looking through the middle, but the pass was out of the reach of Graham. Graham takes Allaby hard into the boards. Turns the puck over. McLaughlin trying to feed it out front, taken down behind the net. Hannay back up the right side with Kelly. Hannay trying to spread things out. Kelly in front. Hannay's shot goes behind the net, bounces up the boards to Nick Robichaud. Robichaud backs off to center. Halfway through overtime. Robichaud heads back up ice. Peels back, finds Holohan coming off the bench. Holohan, shot tipped high. Graham makes the save, holds on for a face-off in the Western Valley zone. 2:18 left in overtime. Peary out with Gould and Rideout. Rideout gains control for the Panthers. Rideout from behind his net, almost turned over. Holohan out front, pass. Read correctly by Logan Reynolds. He fires a shot high, however, off the end glass. Rideout pushes the puck to center, and it's sent back into the Panthers' end. Peary backs away. Peary leaves it for Gould. Cross ice to Rideout. Rideout back to Gould. Gould turned back by Holohan. Around to Rideout. Right out, slow out of his zone. Cross ice pass for Peary. Andrew Peary up the left side. Turns back high in the zone, finds Rideout on the far side. Pierrot goes down in front. Rideout taking the puck to the net. Couldn't slide it past a turned around Pierrot. And icing going to be the call against the River Cats. 1:04 on the clock. And we've got a timeout. I believe River Cats calling the timeout, getting a breather here. Get a breather here on the icing. Few tired bodies out there. Hallahan, Robichaux, and Logan Reynolds, I believe. For the Panthers. Rideout coming out with Crispin Gallant. And I think that's Jack Rivington. Yes, it is. Rideout has played the majority of the defensive minutes here in overtime for the Panthers. Rivington to the draw. Kicks it back to Rideout. Rideout looking for a lane to shoot. Finds Crispin Gallant. Gallant behind the net. Finds Rivington in the corner. Under a minute to go in the third. Rivington cycles. Sneaks in. Got to the hash marks and fires over the net. Gallant back to Rivington. Cross ice for Rideout. Rideout back to Rivington. He was on his backhand. Got it to the forehand. And by that point, Pierrot was able to get a pad down and make the save. 34.3 seconds left in overtime. Rivington staying out with Gallant and Rideout. The Tri-County finally gets a change. Coming out for the draw is Cam Arneson. Puck fired off the end glass. Rusk out there with Arneson and DeMerchant. Rusk pinned along the boards. Arneson comes in, digs the puck out. 20 seconds to go. Arneson turns back. DeMerchant turned back by Gallant. Gallant on the forecheck. Gallant causes the turnover in the corner, gets a shot away, turned aside by Pierrot. And a break to center. Rideout stops the puck, and that ends overtime. 5-5 through 65 minutes of play. And we are going to a shootout. First game of the preseason, and we've had 10 goals aside. We've had overtime. Why not go to a shootout, Jeffrey? Why not? Not this year, we haven't. Ah, Jeffrey. First shootout. We're going to test your skills on the camera, Jeffrey. So we're getting the lineups from the benches. Tri-County shooting first. And it's going to be Justin Rusk. Rusk going to swing to the left side, working his way across, and he makes no mistake, short side. For Western Valley, out comes Zach Graham. I believe there'll be 3 shooters. Still tied. We'll go to sudden death shooters. Graham winds his way right down the center, and he makes no mistake, bulges the onion bag. And we've got 1 goal apiece. Kyle DeMerchant coming out for Tri-County. DeMerchant going to try the right side. No, he comes down the center. Forehand, backhand, and seeks it through the 5-hole. Sneaky slider catches Graham open. Rivington, second shooter for the Panthers. Rivington going wide right. Forehand, backhand, sneaks it under the stick of Pierrot. It has not been a goaltender's night. All 4 shooters in the shootout have scored. Third shooter for Tri-County, number 15, Cam Arneson. Arneson going back to the left side. Cuts back to the slot, and fans on the shot at the hash marks. And for the Western Valley Panthers, who else but Matt McCatton? He's got a goal and 2 assists on the evening. McCatton to the right. Hash mark, and he fires through the wickets. Matt McCatton seals this game in a shootout. The Western Valley Panthers take their first preseason game, a win over the defending champion Tri-County River Cats. You've been watching Panthers hockey on AO Live. I am Devin Judge. For everyone here, good evening. We will see you next weekend, Saturday night game. Sunny Corner Thunder in town for a 7:30 p.m. puck drop. Both teams ready to do a handshake, and apparently they're happy with one handshake, and they're headed to their dressing rooms. We will see you on Panthers TV next Saturday night here at the Air Motor Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick.